Hi there, I'm just going to take you through the camera footage, still camera footage that I've got, which I took when I was in the process of buying and subsequent to buying and moving into my barratt home from hell. The image that you see before you is what greeted me shortly before my pre-completion inspection. So not the loveliest sight to behold about your new home to be. I can move to the next image. This is actually a couple of days after completion. It wasn't as polished as this on the day and completed. There were no carpets, there was no tiling, smoke alarms were going off, couldn't be stopped, couldn't turn off many of the lights in the house. What else? On completion, I didn't get any keys for 7 days. I was then given a front door key after 7 days. After 22 days, I managed to get a full set of keys, a single full set of keys for my home. Not good. And subsequent to that, the sales office managed to lose one set of keys, and barratt homes still haven't replaced all the locks, which means there's a set of keys in circulation, potentially sitting with somebody who can access some of the locks in my home and gain entry. Not very comforting. This is just showing the quality of finish on some of the doors. There was basically paint defects, and the door handles were uneven. This is a snagging list as was left in the property by one of the chaps from Barratt Homes, and on the 10th of the 1st of 2008 by myself. This is page 1. So this is a snagging list that they themselves produced, and it was left in the porch window sill. And I seem to have not brought in the second page, never mind. This is a hole in the wall under the radiator in the main bedroom. Obviously, barratt homes are supposed to do their own QA, quality assurance inspection, before completing on the house. How they could have missed this, I do not know. That's the same hole again. This is the quality of finish under most of the radiators in the house. This one happens to be in the ensuite bathroom, and it was the same in the main bathroom. This is what I found on some of the radiators. Not a big deal, but some of the end caps weren't on correctly. Again, this is the rad in the main bathroom. Quality of finish is quite poor. Here we have tiling. This is in the main bathroom, and if we zoom in here, this is the complaint. But the tiles don't actually line up. You see that here as well. That was true of the porch, the downstairs cloakroom, the main bathroom. They were more obvious there. Also present in the kitchen, but to be honest, I've ignored that and let that one slide. I'd rather not have my kitchen ripped up, because it'll probably take them 6 months to put it back together again. This is a shot of the rear garden lawn and fencing from a first floor window. This was taken in January, early January 2008 roughly. As you can see at the back here, it may not be that apparent on the video, but I can see that there's a big dip in the ground. So the ground's pretty much smooth here, and what happens is a massive dip in the ground there, and the fence is actually or the post has come to is protruding, and the last panel of the fence has fallen away backwards. What actually happened was, on the day of completion, I noticed I walked the lawn, and it was completely waterlogged. And I was told that this would drain away. This was excess water due to XYZ reason. But what's actually happened is Barratt was supposed to put soakaways in the back here of my garden and my neighbour's gardens, because the site actually drains. We're at the bottom of the basin. If you think of the site as a basin, we're right in the bottom in the centre, and the whole site drains into our garden. So what happens is, from here on, the middle on in, you get a bogging, and as you go further towards the rear of the garden, it becomes like a pond virtually. If you stand there, your shoes will begin to slowly sink, and if you jump up and down as the gardening contractor did, he luckily was wearing boots, but he went into the soil up to his heels. So not very family or child friendly as gardens go, and because of the effects of the water and I wouldn't really say subsidence, but the way that the earth was settling, this whole garden is very uneven and bumpy. So if you were try to run across it, you would easily lose balance and maybe twist or sprain your ankle, as I did. Wrong fireplace was installed. Not the one we wanted. No big deal. They replaced it again with the wrong one, and then they took that away, and then never ever gave us the fireplace that we've actually paid for. Upon completion of the house, so you can see the cleaners have obviously been in and done a thorough job, and pre-completion, and here you can see that there's grout missing between the tiles and around the door frame, and this was true of all the bathrooms and the cloakroom in various areas. Again, this is the main bathroom. You can see no grout around the tile, around the door frame, and also a poor finish here on the side of the bath, where they've just put a 1-inch strip of wood rather than spending any time or money on putting the tile in to match the rest of the bathroom. There we go, you can see there. That's the poor finish on the bath. It wouldn't really have cost that much more in time or money, maybe another 5 or 10 minutes in time and £1 or £2 on a plain white tile. Gaps in the mastic around the back of the toilet and the boxing of the pipes. This is the ensuite bathroom, and you can see the poor quality of the tile cuts, and they've tried to fill that in with grout and then cover that over with mastic unsuccessfully. Here in the ensuite bathroom, we've been supplied with some cracked tiles. This is a house that's obviously been QA'd, I'm assured. It's been walked twice before it gets handed over at completion. Again, very, very poor finish around the door frame where it's been tiled, and they've tried to fill it in and then cover it over with mastic unsuccessfully again. This is just unevenness of tiles. I don't know whether you can see that there, but it's worse in real life, trust me. This is just gaps in mastic around a window frame. Washing machine delivered, not plumbed in, and the gap here to here was too great for them to put the door on for the integrated washing machine. So they subsequently had to come back a few months later. I say a few months because that's how long it took, and move this end piece in, and then obviously there was a gap in the carpet. You'll see the photograph later, and along the wall where the skirting runs. So they had to replace the carpet and the skirting. The second wrong fireplace, I think. That's the same shot we saw a second ago of the door in the integrated washing machine. You'll notice here, if you see my other videos, this is where my dishwasher now sits, but they